Let's say you're a mid-Missouri farmer and it's been a rough couple of years. There's been drought, there's been floods, and there's tariffs. All these things affect you and your bank account, and you can't do anything about any of them. One thing you can do, determine what you're going to plant. But there's a problem with that too. You can plant corn, which has a pretty consistent market price, but it's a low one. Or you can plant soybeans, which fetch a better price when the market is working, but it's not working really well at the moment.
Right now, unless we have a major sale to the Chinese market, I don't see that the bean market has much upside potential.
President Trump slapped tariffs on Chinese products, and the Chinese retaliated by reducing orders on U.S. agricultural imports. Another complication, China is the biggest consumer of U.S. soybeans, by a lot.
So 2018 was the worst of both worlds. We had a lot of supply, meaning the farmers were able to harvest a lot of corn and soybeans, and then we decreased our demand when China said, we're going to start taxing anything that we buy from you. And that causes the price to go down.
The market for soybeans has declined by a little over 49% since its peak in 2012. Corn has declined by about 55% in the same period. Corn is more expensive to plant, but produces a higher yield per acre.
And to produce an acre of corn, it's between $400 and $500 an acre to put that crop in the ground and expect a return out of it. Soybeans, on the other hand, are probably half that cost.
With crop prices down, farmers like Bound are facing uncertainties surrounding what to do differently in this coming year.
The margins potential for 2019 look just as tight as they were in 18.
Julian Binfield studies crop prices at the University of Missouri. He says 2018 was the byproduct of nearly 6 years of a slowing market.
Maybe some slowdown in economies around the world have led to prices dropping. We've got stocks that are pretty high at the moment, and that means in general prices have fallen for many commodities, grains, oilseeds, but also livestock and dairy as well. They've seen their prices fall.
Robert Alpers, a grain farmer in Prairie Home, continues to adapt to the slowing market.
We've been through it before. You just take one day at a time, and you try to be a good manager, try to plan your time out so that you prioritize and try to get the crop in the best you can.
Despite the cards being stacked against them, mid-Missouri farmers will continue to endure these hard times and begin to look forward to the coming season. With producers Jacqueline Lemp, Kyle McCubbin, and Mina Tien, Maxwell Hogan, KBIA, Prairie Home, Missouri.